We're doing this quickly, one after the other. Incredibly. So, we've been playing for 4 hours, and in these 4 hours, we've managed to reach the full, air quotes, copper stage. Of course, you have to consider that times may vary depending on the settings you decide to give to your word. Now, the settings, purely for tutorial purposes, the presence of tin and copper was put into the very common stage. So this kind of stuff worked faster. Otherwise, we would have had to travel the vastness of the world, which is 1 million tiles wide and 1 million tiles tall. So, and it's not a thing you can just do with a snap of a finger. You need to prepare for that. You need to have food stored. But now, finally, as the copper gets worked and we get more items, we can use our trusty stick to make a sword, which does a lot of damage. Another pickaxe, because the first one is looking ready to break. And another hammer, which arguably we might not need yet. Now, we do have our anvil, don't we? We do. It's time to place it somewhere. Now, the anvil should be placed in a spot which we intend to fill with water. I'll explain why as soon as... You know what? I'll put it... The water will be there, so the anvil should be... The anvil should be here. Yes. We'll do it this way. And here there will be the water. Now. We have more stone path. Again, we don't arguably need... Off you go. So. What are we going to be doing now? So we do have food in here. Yes. It will stay fresh only for 10 days. Well. Let's take it. And move it in there. And then we can seal the spot. There you go. So, the ingots, we'll put them there. I have a few tools, but first of all, well, these also grow coal. Now, what did I... No. So, arguably, we could use another storage, but I have no intention whatsoever of going through the clay again. So, instead, we're gonna go get ourselves some wood. And once we have wood, why, we'll be back and we will make chests. You know, amazing chests ahead. How are we going to make chests, you might wonder? Why? By using one of the greatest tools of them all. Oh, see, a rabbit. Now, rabbit, you might have gone in the wrong place. Because you're about to get murdered. Did it manage to escape? It did, didn't it? Damn you, rabbit! One day I will have my vengeance and I will run faster than you. Seriously, how do they run so fast? I get it that they're rabbits, but come on, at least a minimum. Give me a fighting chance, rabbit. Come down here and die like a rabbit. Well, what do we have here? You know what? You're staying there. These pits may become our future farms after all. As long as it stays in there. And we can maybe get more. I know that's supposed to be a copper place, but right about now, that's also fine. To plan for the animals. So, wood. Trees. Should be pines. We also will have to find oaks eventually, but for now, pines will do. I do have a lot of stuff in the inventory I don't actually need, though. Come on, just die, tree, die. Come on. There we go. Wasn't that hard, was it? We even got sticks, didn't we? Yes, not many, but we did get sticks. We will be needing more sticks anyway, so... There we go. Another pine tree to cut. Again, this is a rainy climate. Some stuff here is unnecessary because it's raining, like the water can for the field. Moisture is also an important part of life. But I'll get to it only when it becomes absolutely necessary. Pine, 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 and pine. There you go. Reforestation at its finest. Gonna leave the birch tree alone. Going to cut the pine. Now, if a tool breaks while you're cutting, you have to start all over again. Just pointing this out in case you hear me curse because of it. There's not much else you can do. When it breaks, it breaks. And also, pines are the biggest one. They go very, very tall and they're good for their jobs. Or for what? Is it? It's... I guess it's just raining so heavily, the fog is setting in. We have fog. This game also has fog. It's more common in other biomes, but fog exists. And here I am now, without... Well, guess that's it. That's the game's way of telling you, yeah, nope. Let's just throw the gravel away. I said, let's throw the gravel away. Bye, gravel. See you never. Nearly fell. Hello, rabbits. You're in my domain now. There we go. Run, rabbit, run. Your friend was not so lucky. Bye, rabbit, bye. In death you shall feed me and sustain my might and power. Also, where the hell did you go? Rabbit number 2. You're so damn fast. Rabbits are literally the fastest bulls in the history of bulls. Like, well. So, let's break in. And let's close the door behind us. Now, first things first. Let's think. So the anvil is there, that's good. We got some meat, that's debatable, but we'll put it away in here. Then, smithing. Right, it's time to smith. To be the smith that could, not the one that could not. So... wait, let's do it this way though. As much stone path as we can, then off and off. And this goes here. We've got cobblestone. need the granite rock? Well, you never know when we might need a second quern. So, smithing. Smithson, Smithers, Smith whatever. Copper ingot. Very nice. Very amazing. Let's get more. However, we can't just put it here and call it a day. We need a forge. We need cobblestone. We have cobblestone. We shall now make a forge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have a forge. The forge should be placed close to the anvil. Which is exactly what we're doing. This is pretty much going to be our blacksmith area. So we have the kitchen, we have a blacksmith, and down here we have a cellar then. We will have the cellar. Just remember, whenever possible, self-contain. There we go. Now, let's put the forge down. Now, the forge works with charcoal. We don't have charcoal anymore. We have to make more. So, we'll start with the obvious thing. As soon as I found out where I left, the axe broke. So we're gonna make ourselves another axe. A flint one. And then we're gonna use a stick to make it a flint axe. Then we are going to have firewood done. It's not going to be pretty enough, arguably, but... So, and then, well, I'll just put it down for now. So we've got 4 blocks, pretty much. 5, arguably. 6. So what we need was the sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tool rack. A tool rack, you can just put it against the wall, against the rock, like there, and then you can right click and put an item there. One you might not need yet. There you go. So you have more free space. Those 2 will stay there for now. So let's start by getting rid of all this cobblestone I've put down. Should instead have gone over here. So. Now, as you may have noticed, I'm going to need. Yeah, the wolf is howling. I get it. Yeah. So up to there, and then it's 1 floor up. So basically, there we go. And we clearly do not need this then, because we're building 1 floor up, so why waste cobblestone? And we can remove this. This can be the stairway down. So you step in, you go to the left, stairway down. And if you need to go to the walls, you go up there. Seems fair. Nope, has to be. Has to be way up. There we go. And stone path. Why does some of the stone path has the Most and some doesn't, I'll never know. But it's not important. So, the stone path. And then the granite cobblestone is here. I mean, for now, we'll leave it at that, like this. Well, arguably. So there we go. Alright. That does look better. Not by much. And also, this spot here is still technically in need of a cleanup. This spot here especially, but we'll make do with what we have. Oh, that's... Alright. Now let's go back here and dig some more to get the... So if I can jump in, so too can the wolves. That's pretty much the logic. Alright. Again, I should probably close this. And here we go. Now, of course, this will need to be locked somehow. So... this would make stone paths, which we need for the floor. But again, where we put it down for the floor, we can remove it. And use it elsewhere. Good enough. I mean, arguably, but... well, the wolf can howl, but as long as it doesn't step inside. Nope, made a mistake. This was supposed to go this way. There we go. So we've got 6 granite cobblestones. This was the corner most problematic. There we go. So that's cobblestone. Why is it that way out? Well, doesn't matter. So the fort is taking shape, arguably. which is an arguably, but still. So, well. Also, Bony Soil does absolutely nothing yet. It's just there. So, in the interest of not wasting more time with it, I'm just gonna throw it out into the unknown. Well, no. I have the perfect dispenser for... There's literally an ocean. Well, not an ocean, but pluff! And off it's gone. It's no longer my problem. So... There we go. Starting to take shape, isn't it? Not yet finished, but still. So it's 21:47. I have a forge. I need the charcoal. I have firewood. Enough for some stuff. So let me put the back. The bowl I should have filled with food, but there is none. Yes, because the food is sealed down there. I need to cook the meat tomorrow. Alright. This goes back in. 10 days, blah blah blah. There we go. And these are done. This one isn't completed yet, so there's nothing I could have done for that. Place a stick. We've got another copper pickaxe. Very good. There it is. It's beautiful. Now, the quern is useless for now. So let's see. Let's catch some sleep out in the open. I mean, why do we still have more Bony Soil? Well, kind of funny how I can see through the... All right. I mean, I do have 3 spots of andesite. I haven't. Gonna lock that one. There we go. It's a start for the ceiling anyway. Now we're off to bed, I guess. We should wake up tomorrow. I heard that. It's close, isn't it? There he is. Know your place in death. Also, you may have noticed, the thing spawned somewhere. Now, I'm gonna need to do something about the light levels eventually. So, let's just eat. And what is that thing over there? That's another drifter. Well... Now, ain't this better? Now we're off to cut more trees. We're off to cut more trees. For the day has come that we must cut more trees. Oh, bunny! No, 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 no! There we go. Underwater meat carving. Scuba diving of the future. Oh, come on. Stop pushing me. I'm trying to cut some hair. There we go. We've got extra meat. Truly, the rabbit trap works flawlessly. Now we should go check if the other one is indeed still in there. He should be. He is. Hey there, bunny. Keep hopping. One day you might get free. Well, arguably not, but don't let me dissuade you from trying. Never know. I think it's cruel to tell to a rabbit that's never gonna live, oh hey, you're gonna make it. Cruelty. That's my second name. Oh no, it's actually my third one. Maybe. So let's see. Pine leaves. The funny thing is you don't get the branches until way later, so... I guess it's this way then. I mean, we can cut birch. It's the same. Birch or pine. As long as it gets cut. Now, oak is a different beast. If we do end up finding some oak, I'll mark it on the map. But I won't touch it immediately, because oak needs to be used for something more important. Leather working. And that's like, oh... Should probably get some peat going when I'm at it. There's like a massive deposit on my left, but... Oh, saplings. Well, one sapling there, and one sapling there. No point in keeping them around. Just drop them somewhere close by and move on. Do I need more sticks? I probably might end up needing more sticks. And it broke! My knife broke! I am sad! My knife! It broke! How could it? Oak. The oak must not be touched to begin with. Just... No, notice it's there and leave it there. For now. When we head into leather working, we'll handle it. Not before. Yeah, no, it's oak. I'm leaving it there. The tin will be useful later on. For now, we only care about wood. Because we need charcoal. Oh, and there's clay. I mean, I do need clay to make cobblestone, arguably. But this is fire clay. Again, it's fine. However, it stacks up by itself, so it doesn't stack with the other. You know what? Why go barehanded? We have more than enough to make a shovel. Thousands of shovels have died to bring us this clay. There we go. And now it's shoveling time. Again, you really need to have like good music you can relax to while you're doing this, because it's going to take you a lot of resources and time. Alright. Now. Oh, this is a big one. Alright. It's still not going to be enough, mind you, but it's a start. Also, I think it's going to break now, the axe, so maybe we can manage to get this last one, but knowing my luck, it's not gonna happen. See? See? What did I tell you? I knew my luck wasn't gonna let it happen. And it's back to base. She's over there. Now, arguably I could bring the bushes with me. I mean, they were going to ripen in less than a day, yeah? Just FYI, I'm pretty much doing the wrong thing here, but doesn't matter. Alright. Now for the bush farm. I mean, I do have an idea, but it would require me to go get back the soil I... And now we're gonna have ourselves some fun. Well, a birch sapling. Go there. Bother me not. There we go. Alright. Now, we need to put the charcoal in. We're probably going to be needing another axe. At this point, why am I even stepping inside? I have a flint. There we go. Axe, stick. Now, maple, axe, firewood. Repeat. 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 We've got 32 per 4. Perfect. But all those are actually needed. Design? No. Perfection. Shift plus Ctrl. Do the same for that one. And finally this one. Now, get the dry grass. Well, arguably you do need 36. 32. Damnation. Fooled again. Well, let's go cut one more tree. There we go. Now, where were we? Perfect. I should handle the fields eventually. But first, there we go. Now we ignite that and seal it. There we go. Smoke is coming up. Our work here is done. Well, not really. We have to wait for it to be done. So in the meantime, we can do other stuff. Like put the clay away. Or actually dig. This line down there is a bit annoying, arguably, so let's try to get rid of it somehow. Guess there's only one way to do that. To dig deeper. So, let's see. And there we go. New pick. I knew we were gonna need it eventually. So I'm gonna be moving this down to the smithy. Well, arguably, we don't need it in the smithy as much as we need some place to store all of that stuff. But we'll require the charcoal, though. There we go. Well, well, well. Yeah, now the food needs to be put somewhere safer then. So, let's see. Arguably, there's nothing stopping me from making this a full stack of firewood and just saying, oh well, that's the full firewood stack, it's gonna be there, it's gonna be great. I'm going to have so much fun with it. I am going to be needing to get stuff done though, so. So here's the trick, keep one there, put the other one, because they stack together, so you become 5, that's good. Crucible, pickaxe, 1, 2, 5, there we go. I mean, this isn't a bad idea per se, but where would this corner even lead? Like, this is the doorway down. You step here, you go straight down for the kitchen. This could be a stocking area, arguably. Nothing saying it can't be, but slowly but surely. This place is taking shape. Slowly but surely. I do have more clay pots. There we go. Unfortunately, these do not stack, so I'll put them here. Even though I know they're all empty. There we go. So let's move the quern, because leaving it there makes no sense. I mean, the quern, the idea is to have a windmill, then use it, so we're gonna put it outside. There you go. Stay querny. Now, I'm gonna need a lot more. So let's start with the obvious. The peat probably goes here. Because we're going to be cooking using peat. Firewood is pretty much meant for charcoal. Let's... So let's stack it up. Yeah, this should do. There we go. Now the bed, arguably we could move it down here. There we go, for now it's better that way. Maybe one day I'll end up needing 8 pots. Better to have a kitchen that's at your level. Alright, clearing up the stuff. Also, there are a lot of stairs here, we can just take a couple. It's not like anybody's going to care. Why are you upside down? Stairs. Seriously. So this does present its own challenge. Then, let's see. There we go. And this is good. Now, let's see cobblestone. And there we go. We've got 32 blocks. They will never be enough, but we'll make them do for now by putting them here. There we go. This should do it for now. Of course, we do need to close. Yeah, no, this wasn't enough. There we go. Alright. And let's see. There we go. Perfect. Up and about. Down and below. Let's close this. Yeah, we've got quite a few things to close, arguably, but it's coming along. Eventually. And then we will end up putting lamps and stuff in here. But for now, this is good. Also because the charcoal is still burning. We did the forge. Well, nothing to do here but to keep digging, I guess. Well, so there's going to be the water for the forge. And now we're gonna be digging down for a cellar. Right, food. I need to cook the meat before it spoils. There we go, 3 and 3, 6. In the pot you go. Now, there we go. Hearty meat. I'm gonna need to put 4 pieces of peat. And then torch to light it up. Good enough. This one is fresh for 10 days. So, we can just seal it there for now. Now, let's see, where was I? Ah, yes. So, this should do. Let me just enlarge it a bit, maybe? This way? No, this will... No. So, 1 step down. Here. And then steps through, let's say, here. Because it should be 1 door only, 1 space only. So, the door is there, and I'm already outside of bounds. Nope. That's a no. I'll put that down there. So, I can do this. I swear I can do this. Then to the left. So, this is where the door is. And the walls. And now we do it this way. So it's 2 per 4. I'll do it 2 per 5. Alright, so this will be our cellar. Maybe I could add another row for the shelves, but it's single player, you don't need that much more than that. Then we can move storage vessel. And we'll move it down here, the corner. And now, 18 days, perfect, 0.21. Now, once we seal this, 0.2, perfect. And there we go. We have a cellar. The food there is cooked. How's the weather outside? Shitty. Who'd have thought? So, let's see. We're waiting on the charcoal. So, we can dedicate ourselves to more cobblestone, I guess. Because what's the point of life if you don't torture yourself with more cobblestone? And I guess you do not get... Oh, yes, you do. Perfect. Well, I've got 22. There we go. This way we should finish the ceiling. Just to avoid unpleasant surprises stepping in. Kind of. Good enough. The only thing missing is arguably the door, but... we'll make do with this for now. And there we go. We're sealed in. Temperature outside is 19 degrees. Temperature in here I have no idea, but it's probably deadly because of carbon dioxide. Or whatever, really. So... it's time, I guess, to go to sleep. And hopefully tomorrow morning the charcoal will be done. I doubt it. I sincerely doubt it. I utterly and sincerely doubt the charcoal will be done tomorrow morning, but... alright. Stand up. Shift. Should be a wonderful day. I have a sword. Alright. So the farm is over there. Everything seems fine. No more rabbits near it. Good enough. The quern is out. Let's see. Now from here, if it's smoking, then it's still work in progress. Yeah, see, it's smoking, so it's still going. Well, let's finish replacing the ceiling. With the cobblestone. And 5 more blocks. I guess. Whee! This is fast. This is arguably very fast. Going on the gravel is arguably very, very fast. There we go. Alright. I would need more cobblestone. I don't have enough stones for that. So, this is the garbage chute. I've already decided everything that I want to throw away, I just throw it in the water down below. Like, just polluting the environment. Without a care, just dumping it. Still working for that. I mean, the fort is looking better. Not yet fully completed, but better. Definitely so. Let's eat the meal. Let's go down and get the second dose. And recover this. So, is perfectly sealed cellar. 2 servings. See, the moment I place it outside, it's... There we go. And now it's fresh for 19.3 days. Still 19.3 days. This one is where it gets less and less, but 19.6. No, alright. Then I can't leave that one out, so I don't have to go in and out again. There we go. So... Dum-da-dum-da-dum. Up and above. There we go. Why do I keep bringing stuff? I'm not... You know what? I'm gonna leave the fire clay in here. Again. This, I think I can. Yes. See? The quern. The ultimate storage. There we go. Now it's no longer my problem for now. Well, I wanted to see how it was going. Time to do so. Hop, 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 hop. I do need to check. Now, I swear, if inside there's like a... No, they're grown. Good. Mature. Everything is mature. Time for the harvest, then. Time for the harvest. Grow. The spelt hasn't grown yet, but the carrots have. So, let us collect. Well, this does seem to have done a great job, so let's replant the carrots then. There we go. Is that all? Well, and then I guess I can just do this. Now I can handle the... It's very rare that it may leave more than one. Seed, so... Also, I made a mistake. Here's the thing. You should never plant the same... well, I lost one seed. Never plant the same seeds if they require the same nutrient. Like, K here is nearly gone. Not from here. So, K is fine. K is fine there. Here I can plant N or P. N or P. P. There we go. P. P. And P. That's fine. Now, up here... These seeds go in K now. See? Required nutrient K. So, I can plant these where the K is high. It's 50%. There we go. Now these are still growing. No point. Still growing. That's just normal grass. Alright. So we've got our first batch of vegetables. And we're just gonna put them away. Because vegetables, when they are not cooked, they have a very long lifespan. An onion is 28, a carrot is 20. Put them in a cellar and we'll see. I really need to get those doors started, but for the doors, I need... So, carrots and onions. One year for the onions, and the grain it's 90 days, 4 years. The grain shall save us all. Through the grain we are blessed. For with grain we achieve godliness. There you go, I'll take it from here. So, no more smoke, means it's done. There we go. Not that much, arguably. Yeah, no, 4 layers is below average. Yeah, I only got 20 pieces. Sucks. Alright, so now comes the fun part, smithing. First of all, let us add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the maximum. Then we grab 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 ingots. Then our hammer in hand. Now it begins. But there's no water. But I have no choice. I cannot get water without a bucket, and I need a bucket. This is gonna be fun. Well, I'll just drag it to the river then. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Torch with shift. Now it lights up. Now if you point at the ingots, temperature, you can see on the upper side it's rising. You will not be able to touch them until they reach the maximum, which is 1100. Until then, let it grow, as it says. Also, I no longer need the mold out for now, so I'll just put it back in. There we go. This one perishes in 16 days. That's time. Now, I should put away the fire clay. I have no space here for that. Oh well, I could get the flax fibers and do a little bit of... There we go. Now it's flax twine. Now I do wonder to make linen. Now we have linen. Now let me see. Was it linen and 1, 2? No, it was twine, not fiber. Well, that's fine. We'll get there. We always do. So 900, nearly there. Not yet. Needs to be max. Then there we go. You take one, you shift, place it there. Now we decide what we want. We want a scythe because it speeds up the harvesting of grass, but first a saw blade. Now smithing with right, you move it, press F, like offset right. When you give a blow, the cube you fit moves right. See? Now offset down, it moves down. And smithing is basically this. Offset up. Do be careful though. If you end up wasting, you have to take another block, slam it over here, and you've pretty much wasted it. Everything can be built using only the basic block, but you have to pay attention. Because if you split and you don't have enough cubes left, then yeah, you will have wasted. Alright, then down 2. Left. And now upside down. Once these are done, you need to remove the excess. Be very careful. You should wait until it's done before giving the blow. Like, you should wait to be sure you're hitting the right square. Because if you make a mistake at the end, well then, it's all on you. There we go. Now we have a copper saw blade. We cannot equip it yet. It's 1000 degrees hot. Now there we go with the second thing. Now we could be making a lot of stuff like a hoe, the copper, the arrowhead, the axe head. We're making an axe or a chisel also. A shoot, cleaver, a copper, prospecting pick, long blade. We can do everything. We'll do a... Where is it? A scythe. When you equip the hammer, then and only then you see. And pretty much. We have a sight. Now we shall make a chisel. Well, the chisel has its own usage. And then the rest needs to be broken. And finally, last item before it gets too cold. We already have pickaxes, spears. Might not be necessary depending on what we need. We have a saw, we have the axe. No, we don't have the axe, we have a saw blade. So, we're gonna make... Where is it? We could make a knife. A hoe. We do need to be fast though. What do I need? A shovel. We're going to be needing a lot of stuff, and I've pretty much been murdering my shovels, so... There we go. And then on the left. It's very relaxing if you like the kind of game where you just have to actually hammer down the spot. Unfortunately, the items tend to break a lot fast. Now, we have the items, but they are unusable right now because they're too hot. So, as you might imagine, we have to head for water. And then we have to dump them into it. This way, of course, if you're close to them, you end up catching them back. So leave them there a while until they stop smoking. Excellent. Now grab your trustworthy sticks. Now we have a copper shovel. We have what's so a copper saw, a copper scythe, ooh, and a chisel, which arguably doesn't actually need anything more than some extra time in the water. There we go. Now, why did we need the copper saw, you might ask? Well, we're gonna need to find some wood to demonstrate. It's always one thing after the other, but mostly we needed the wood. So let's see. First of all, there are some items I can just leave. Like diggy all, that's very nice, but now the chisel is an item that it's just there. You don't need to worry about it too much. But let's make another tool rack. Put it there, and the shovel goes there. All right. So let's go cut some trees. We do have some durability in the flint axe. It's definitely not going to be enough. I'm already starting making another one. There we go. And off we go to cut some trees again. But this time, once we're done cutting them, we won't be using the axe. We will be using instead the copper saw. Also, hello Eldark, thank you for subscribing. No, you just gave me a heart attack. You're not the first one who's given it to me, so don't worry about it. But yeah, the sound it makes when somebody subscribes is some manner of heart attack to my very core. It's like, oh my god, what's going on? But anyway, now the barking you're hearing right now is from a wolf pup. Now the wolf pup isn't dangerous. It's the father that's worrisome. But as long as there's no sound... Now, dead carcass means animals somewhere nearby. I know you're there, wolf. I know you're just waiting on me to turn around, but I do need the wood, so... Wherever you are, Wolfie. Whatever you want. So, we've got the wood. And saplings. Well, we'll plant those. We always replant. Always. Because, you know, there you go. Reforestation. Also, it's helpful for the environment. And if you replant them, you won't have to go further away to catch them, which is good. Now, I am currently without armor. Don't get too close. Now, these things are not actively hostile, but if you get too close, they will attack you. So don't get too close. Stay away, as they say. I guess that thing over there has matured, but... Ooh, nearly fell down that. I should seal it. Nah. So, why did I go through all the bother of getting the handsaw? The reason is if you cut something with an axe, the wood, it makes firewood. But cut it with a copper saw, and you make boards. Now, what are boards? Well, boards are what you need if you want to make slabs, or if you want to make doors. And we do have a need for doors. More doors. Yeah, I went there. I know I'm a horrible person for having gone there. There we go. Now we finally have doors. And you cannot believe how happy I am about this. But apparently I am unable to do the right thing. Shame on myself. Shame. So let's see. Well. There we go. We have a door! We have another door! And we have a third door down here in place of the dirt. Now, the dirt admittedly seals the area perfectly. The door leaves a little bit to pass through. But the added benefit is unquestionable, you like. There we go. I'm gonna need to put some stairs down there. So, up we go. Here we go. What am I doing? Why am I out? Because I wanted some stairs. Right. So, pickaxe in hand. Let's get rid of some of these. Because we don't arguably need all of these chairs, all of these stairs out here. Maybe one or two if we want the upper floor, but we don't need all of these walls to get there. There we go. Also, right, this is stone path, it's faster than the normal granite. I should probably have more made, but I'll get to that in a moment. First of all, the quern is out, that's good. So, let's put the stairs down. But knowing my luck, there we go. Now this is better. All right. I'm a bit of a stickler for... There we go. Perfect. Now, why did we also need boards? To make chests, which are way easier to make than to clay them. There we go. We now have a chest. We're gonna make another one. Look how easy it is. We now have 2 chests. We can literally dump stuff here and not have to worry about it. And we can break them and get them back. See how easy chests are? You can just throw the stuff in there. Yes, go, go. Go. Might still need some flint though. So There we go. Now we finally have a sew. Now what do we need for the linen sack? We need 1 stitch and 1 flax twine. Now we're gonna need more flax fibers. We'll get them. Alright, so the bucket. We need flax twine. And then we need a bucket. We need flax twine. We need flax. Do we have flax? We have linen. Linen is useful, but do we have flax? No, we have flax fiber. Let's put the boards away. And let's grab the scythe and let's go see the farm. I think it is getting darker outside. Yes. I mean, next step is connecting this to that. We're gonna need a bridge. But in the meantime, let's run. There we go. So growing, it's not yet grown, growing. So none of you have grown fully. Shame. Shame. Shameful. Any rabbits down below in the water? No. Guess I killed them all. Well then, that's a trader's outfit. Very nice, very good place, but... Well then, off. Time to go back. In the fort. I'm going to need to hunt some bigger beasts in order to get the fat and then handle it, but you want bigger beasts. We're going to need armor. And we're gonna make it. Now, let's say we want the beginning armor. Don't even bother with leather. Trust me, just avoid leather like the plague it is. I mean, you do need it for a brigandine, but if instead of a brigandine you go for chain, you need a body leather jerkin. Just was the lamellar. Well, arguably, if I'm looking for lamellar armor, I should just body lamellar. There you go. You need lamelle and you need a pelt. Now the pelt is created by curing the hide. How do you cure an oiled hide? You need it with rawhide. And after 48 hours, it becomes fat. You need fat. So let's start with the basic armor. Then we'll go from there. So, improvised body armor, firewood, and dry grass. We don't have enough dry grass, which is a shame. Well, we're gonna have to get some. Meantime, if you click on the board, you can and press H, you can be like, oh well, I can use it to do wooden fences, gates, stuff, like a small throw, a trapdoor, a signpost, a wooden table, a wooden door, a shelf, transmission, clutch, large gear section, large wooden toggle, half, iron half an hammer, and stuff like that. Or a wooden bed, which lets you sleep away, or a barrel. Now, barrels do require sticks, but they can be filled with water. And we are going to be doing that. I know it's... There we go. We have one barrel. We're definitively going to be needing a lot more. There we go. Now, barrels can be filled with water, provided you have a container for it, like a bowl. Yeah, maybe I should have moved this to the left. There we go. Now, what is it that I wanted? The shelf. Well, to build a shelf, you take an elf, or you just do this, and you get a shelf. Now, the shelf, I can put it anywhere, arguably, but I'd be thankful to put it here. And let's see, the crucible, no. I do keep on hanging on to the bowl, arguably, and everything there is in place, so... Well. Oh, right. I can move all of this stuff into a chest. Thus freeing space for what's actually important. There we go. Because this is very good for conserving food, so there's no point in using it for anything other than food. So let's take it and bring it down. And putting it there. Yeah, this stuff will last for years. So this is necessary if we need a second quern. Charcoal is incredibly important. We might expand the fields eventually. We would need to go on a seed hunt though. Alright, well, we do need to find more flax, so we should go on a seed hunt. And maybe we will. Alright. And with this fine morning, we begin by making ourselves a knife, since the last one broke. No point in making a copper one. There's nothing you can get with a copper you cannot get with a flint. So knife 1, knife 2. So do I have an axe? I have an axe. Do I need the scythe? I don't need the scythe. So I'll just put the scythe back there. And head out. Well. Alright. And now we will head out in search of the impossible. In search of more flax. Will we find it? Who knows? Whether that stuff is still growing. So, I've gone in this direction. I haven't gone all the way up in this direction. And I haven't gone south past a certain point. So, we'll go north. And what we find, we have a long blade. It shall help us on our quest in search of flax. Now, funnily enough, you can go for very long distance with this game, even just trekking about with So these are empty. I already have medium fertility. You never know, I might even find Terra Preta somewhere, and then I'd take it, and I'd have to handle it. So, yeah, chickens. Look at them run! Look at them run! Well then, that's a wolf. The wolf is a big no-no, especially for me without any armor whatsoever. The wolf is a no. There's two of those. So it's a double no. It's a nope. It's a get the hell out of there. Run. Well, and keep running. If you know what's good for you, don't stop running. But good enough. Is this wolf country? That's another wolf. Is the north infested with wolves? I'm just looking for seeds. Yes. Those are rams. Alright. Those are rams. Those are herbivores. That's fine. That's a ruin. Is that? No, that's a wolf again. Why am I surrounded by wolves? What did I do to deserve wolves? Also, where's the cracked storage vessel here? Now, ruins usually always have a storage vessel somewhere you can break for some loot, but sometimes it's hidden underground and you have to go look for it, and that's not going to be me now. For me now, it's just going north looking for seeds. Seeds of any kind. I'm not picky. Onions. Plants of any kind whatsoever. I mean, this is all a very verdant, lush area, so I argue there should be some manner of plant, in seeds at least. Here it rains almost all the time. Bodes good. Well, not for me who's currently working in it. That would make me very miserable. I'll take the fruits. Not the bushes though, just the fruits. Now, seeds. Are there any seeds? Come on, don't be shy. That's a chicken, that's a baby rabbit. Seeds. I am looking for seeds. LFS. Damn if they're fast. So... well, this is a nice cavern, I guess. But it's not what I was looking for. That chicken is pretty much dead if I want to hunt him, but I'll let him be. I am seriously just looking for seeds. Another rabbit. This is quartz. Ah, oh, seeds. If I find none going north, I'll end up going south. But south, I already know it's pretty much the desert. I'll find salt, maybe. That would be good. it truly possible that there are no seeds? I maybe just simply be blind. That could also be. I mean, being blind is a part of who I am, I'd argue. I have glasses for a reason, but... Come on. Well, this is pretty much a part of a game, I'd argue. You just go. Sword in hand, supplies, you go. Sometimes you find ruins, sometimes you find nothing. Sometimes you find the reason why it takes you like 9 or 12 hours to... That's a wolf. I was literally going to walk right against a wolf. I should pay attention to what I'm doing. Sometimes you just find plants. And other times you find absolutely nothing. Dum da dum 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 da dum da dum. I was looking for some seeds. Instead I found a ruin. Well, the ruins might have storage vessels which might contain seeds. Do not come closer to me and I will not come closer to you. So where's the storage? I was promised a storage vessel somewhere. Oh, come on. Well, just gonna have to keep going north. But I probably will turn back now, because there's nothing... I literally found nothing going north. Except maybe another continent on the other... Yeah, no, this is pretty much jungle, I guess. This thing on the right. But yeah, time to turn back. Well, let's just follow the coastline. The coastline, not the coastline. Coast? Cost? Tin. Well, you stay there. Ah, fly, aye. The thing I do find silly is that the plants only ever leave one seed, maybe two, and that's very annoying. Like, maybe you want more than 1 or 2 seeds, maybe you want 20. But instead, no. Gonna try going this way. And yet, nothing. My sadness is immeasurable and cannot be counted. It's like, I'm just looking for some seeds. But no, there are none to be found. There is only sadness. As inevitably, we have no choice but to turn back. Our seed expedition is a failure. I mean, I could hunt meat, but meat was not the reason I was here. Also, if you attack one, you attack them all, and that's not a good proposition. Up, I nearly fell in there. Ah, Sasa. At least pay attention, Shade, on where you're going. Well, no cracked vessel here. I could get the conch for some lime, but I have chalk in abundance back in the main area or somewhere close by to it, so there's no point. Ah, well, I found a trader. Another one. Where am I exactly? Ah, there I am. Where's the base? Down there. I see. So I would have to cross the ocean. Sure. Can do. I totally can do that. But first, let's look at the road. Very nice ruin. Very pretty. My eyes see no sign whatsoever of vegetables. Let's see what this trader trades in. Greetings. So, in exchange for peat bricks, he can give us planter storage vessels. I mean, the peat is a good deal. Since those can literally be dug out, but... yeah, no, I have to go the opposite way. I have to go down. I mean, I could then check what's in there. Arguably. Well, time to swim. Yeah, swimming is the fastest mean of transportation for the time being. You just swim. And I don't think there are any threats in the water yet, so... So no seeds, just hundreds of reeds. Yeah, you are at your slowest when you're in just water and one step. If you're in the two steps, you go faster because you swim, but on one alone, you're slow as hell, and you're pretty much a walking target for any manner of wild beast, so don't do that. Also keep an eye behind you every now and then. So, all the way straight ahead and we should come upon another ruin. Now, foxes tend to attack if you get close, but also run away. It's a mixed bag, it depends, but... Alright, those aren't wolves. Those are boars. Same stuff as before. Don't get too close and they won't attack. Get too close and they will. And they are boars. They're tough tanks. So what's that thing over there? Is it a ruin? Is it a... something? And look where the storage vessel is. Right at the top of it all. How do they? So, cracked vessel food. Excellent. I got grain. Very nice. That's it? Shame. Like, I was expecting something more, but shame. I would have taken seeds, but... So, from here, we go to the left. Hello, you big-on sheep, you. You're alone, aren't ya? I mean, this is gonna hurt. Oh. Just kill it before it kills you. Good. At least we're not going back empty-handed, but... Nice. Perfect. Again, kill them before they kill you. And remember that you don't recover hit points until you've got full satiety. Now, I could go for another one, arguably. I could try, but I don't want to risk it. Or should we say I don't want to brisket? Because we're making brisket out of them. See? See what I did there? Horrifying. Hello, creatures of the forest, ignore me. I'm just a very poor joker. Having found no seeds, I killed one of your own. Now, you can stealth, though, see, stealth doesn't really work. So, don't bother. Just, if you catch them in counterfoot, hurt them. But otherwise, the animals, you should just let them be. You should normally be able to trap them, or they should end up going, running into their own... like... you can hurt them, and if you do manage to hurt them against a wall, then you do have better chances if your aim is better than mine. One hit, a hen dies. Good enough. There you go. Never eat raw chicken. It's not good for your health. Also, you can't, but that's besides the point. Now, some animals, notice, they pretty much get stock of their own, which means just murder them. Murder is always the solution. There we go, we've got quite some flesh to go about. Also, they do tend to just jump down hills and die by themselves. That much is true, so don't worry too much about them. They kind of are asking for it when they just throw themselves down cliffs and stuff like that, and you just watch and think, why are you doing this? And they're like, sucks to be you. I'm like, no, actually it sucks to be you, not me. I was gonna cut down this pine. It's on the way. And then the next day here, we'll be heading south for the desert. Who knows? Maybe we'll find more things in the desert. Which is a silly thing to say, but hey, at this point. Oh, also dry grass. I needed dry grass. Why haven't I been looking for dry grass? I don't even need all that much, but I do need some. Alright. We've got ourselves some more dry grass. We're back. The fort is just beyond this hill. There it is. Eagerly awaiting our return. And there are some flowers. Some seeds. I think this is gonna be a pattern. I head off into the wilderness and the seeds were literally, yeah, behind a wall, but unfortunately they yielded nothing. Again. I see how it is, game. I see this. I understand. You want to traumatize me. I get it. I understand your feelings. I will murder you for them, for these feelings. I will. Not today. Today I'm a bit worried with other stuff, but one day, game, I will murder you for what you've done to me, and you will regret it. Until then. So, we do have fat. Now, here's the thing. If you place down a torch, it will inevitably, after 30 days, go away. On the other hand, if you put down a lamp, it will stay around. Now, the problem with lamps is that you need to make a bowl. And in order to make a bowl, well, now you'll see what we need. So the fevers, the dry grass, I'll need it. I should dump the pine logs, because you never know when you need them in one way or another. So, let's put the food away. And we'll think about cooking it later. There we go. In 5 days. Yes. Circa 5 days and... Fresh for 4, fresh for 18. Oh, there's all the time in the world. We have supplies. We might be able to survive winter with ease, arguably. Now, let me take this. And let's put it on a shelf. It requires... Wait, what do you mean I cannot put the clay pot on the shelf? Well, I'll put it there. So, as I was saying, clay. And now, let's make a vase. Oh, well. Let's make 4 bowls. We're making 4 because they're going to be wasted when we're making lamps. So, better to have them and not need them. Also, I might have made a mistake building it up here, arguably. So, notice we haven't had problems with light because we have a torch in hand, but arguably if I were to remove it, we'd be completely in the dark, so, you know. Thankfully, bows don't really need much to be completed, so just... There you go. And they stack with one another, so just dump them all in the same spot. Grab some peat, or should do, and cook them. There we go. And I'll put this here just because. Doesn't it give a cozy feeling of a big, massive home? Just, I need to remove this and put cobblestone, but that will come later. So, I could head to sleep, but the sooner this is done, the sooner I can go do lamps, so. Now, fat does not degenerate, so you can just leave it there. It's 2. Then fevers, you can use them, you can burn them, you can use them to make arrows. Bones can be ground into bone meal. Now, we did build the quern. for a reason. Now, oh, here's where the other fire clay was. So the bones, you put them inside, then you press the right button and you keep it pushed and you grind. Now, once you get a windmill going, the windmill will do the job for you. Until then, well, it's up to you. Good luck, have fun, as they say. And it's already done. We have bone meal. Now, bone meal increases P and N a little bit. It does nothing for K. So things which are with K, you'll have to let them grow by themselves. Let's put it down here. Now, meanwhile, let's look to make a windmill rotor. We need an iron, a hammer, a chisel, resin, lump of fat, and 2 logs. Well, we should have everything. Resin, logs, hammer and a chisel. Hammer, chisel. Well, we do have a hammer already, so the chisel, the hammer, the resin, the 2 blocks, and the fat. A windmill rotor has been made. Now, if we want to make the sail, we need a lot more items. But this is mechanical thing. That is 5 blocks. The rotor on a tower on the side of a tall building will be attached to axles and gears to bring power to your machine. And then you have gears you need to build. And axles. And notice that they all require fat. So, we'll put this away for now. We'll get back to it later when we have a lot more items. And we'll put the chisel down. Now, the bows are done. Well, 2 of those at least. There you go. Now, you grab the fat, you grab the lamp, oil lamp, and then you just put it down. Now, we have light. It's not that great of a light, admittedly, but it's light. And now we can go to bed and wake up the next day ready for our incredible mission. Now, I'll eat this, then I'll go downstairs and get this. Perfect. Now, it's time to head on south. Let's drop the clay here, because I won't be needing it. I might need a knife. I haven't even bothered with the armor, even. So, we are gonna go on a great adventure. We're going south. And our objective, I guess, is going to be this one, which I think is a church. So, we will be heading for the church, and we shall see what we can scavenge from it. So it's all the way south, and off we go. See the fog, the morning fog has started, and I mean, the weather effects of this game are very nice. Also the music, but well, the music is the music. So we could perhaps circle around and just keep jumping over it. Is that a fox? Yes. And I did see a red fox stare into my eyes briefly, before it flickered away with its puffy, fluffy tail, signaling that it did not want to be followed. I allowed it to leave unchallenged, as my own task was much greater: climb the darn gravel of andesite nature, and then scale across the side of the walls, pondering to myself why, in all that was holy, the highways had to be destroyed first. No one, unfortunately, could give me an answer, for all around me was but the silent wind, breezing about, howling, perhaps, every now and then, carrying untold promises of pain, should I stretch too far or ignore the signs of giant holes heading down for the bottom of the world. Because apparently some people like to dig vertically, and that was not to be done. Alas, common sense had long since left our land, riddled with nothing more than madness and monsters, the likes of which sometimes had me balk at their impossibility. And let's see. That's a lake. And those are ruins, I guess. Small ones, though. Aha! The church! And in the far distance did I indeed see a ruin that resembled a church, or a large house. Had I found it sooner, I might have started building there. No one pursued me, though I did turn around just to be sure. Hello? Anybody home? No? It's a nice place. Agreeable and all, but is it like empty and if I dig this down we all die? No. I mean, it's a very nice place, but there's supposed to be a vessel of sorts I can break and get stuff from. Nothing, huh? It would have been too easy, right? Game, why must you terrorize me in such a way? What have I done to you, game? I'm just asking for some manner of good luck. So there's one thing over there, but at this point, I mean, I found nothing in there. I mean, it's not like I actually did dig and look more deeply, but but the windmill. Now you noticed it; it was turning to the right. I saw it. Means that was a spot of temporal stability. Good enough. It means I know where to go when everything goes to hell and beyond. That's a bit far, but we'll make it. So, any chest? Storage vessel inside? No. Shameful, truly. Well, we're gonna hit the desert. And there's another ruin of a fort. Damn, am I lucky. So, sandstone. Now, if I do find Halite, Halite stone or whatever, then I am incredibly more lucky. But I doubt it. But there's a fort, kind of, dug in the sand. Well, guess the sand did its job. It's completely below. And this is all gravel, so... I mean, I guess it makes sense, but... It means that if there is a storage thing somewhere, I have to dig it out. All of it. Too much bother. Let's keep going. Now that's a trader. Could head for him and see what he has to offer. Well, we've already left the desert behind. Kind of. Yes. I have nothing. Good luck, trader. Good luck. Aha! Yes! At least this wasn't for nothing. We found flax. More of it. My. How blessed. I am blessed, truly, to be in the presence of such beautiful flax. Well then. Any sign of a cracked vessel? None. Well then. Let's keep moving. And see if we can find more seeds. Exploring the area. Seeds? Seeds? Give me seeds. Ah, peat. Ah, well. And here I was thinking you were terra frema or whatever. Terra frema. Fremita terra or whatever name you have. But no, it was just peat. Like this is peat too. I mean, my incredible 2020 vision can sometimes show me nothing. The wonders of a world as such. But there is nothing of value in what I see. Dun da da dum da da dun dun dun. Here it is. Thank you for... Oh, more flax! Good enough. And what have we here? Carrots. I mean, they're all growing. Knowing my luck, I'll get none, but... Oh well, some seeds. I'll take the seeds. Good enough. So we've got quite some seeds. This is good. This is really good. We're going to need more, of course, but for now, this is good. The holes in the ground, not so much, but for now, this is good. It means we're in a good area for seeds. I was worried I would never find seeds any longer, and there we are. Seeds. Like, this is a game where, in the end, you walk. Like, whether you like it or not, you leave a base behind and just walk. And you do so in summer, in winter, in spring, in whatever. Now here it says May, so it's gonna be a while before the season hits, which is good. Make no mistake. Things may be looking up, but winter is coming and it will have its vengeance. If you underestimate it, you do so at your own decision. So seeds, plants. Also, there's so much grass. So the only reason they're on, yeah, it's because there were foxes running towards them, so they ran away from them. Like, the foxes will hunt the smaller ones. Yeah, there's more. Excellent. Incredibly excellent. Though I do find it silly how even the mature flax doesn't release seeds surely. Like, I understand planting it, thinking better, making to remove it, and then finding yourself with nothing. Where are you going, Piggy? 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 Do not run from your executioner. Piggy. Piggy. Good pig. Good, my good friend the pig. Pork man. Porky. Pork whatever. Stop running. Halt. There's a trader over there. I want you. When did you become a rabbit? I was hunting a pig. Why are you a rabbit now? Or have I always been hunting a rabbit and I just never realized? Maybe. Maybe it always was a rabbit. Run away then. You ruined my life. You made me sad. Well, we're way up down south. We're gonna have to trek back eventually. Hello, trader. What do you trade? Ooh. But first, allow me. Take your spelt. Good enough. Now with traders. Tinker. So I can sell ladder. Crates. Yeah, there's a chance here. I could get planks. Seriously. You're kidding me, right? I mean, glass is nice, but I don't have quicklime. Oh, ladders. Good luck. Trader. Also, you're just standing around here in the middle of nowhere. I'm the only one who came by in, like, what, centuries? You should probably think about moving, but not until I've gotten my stuff. Alright. Well, this is another ruin. Now, again, there is a storage vessel somewhere in every ruin, but I don't want to be digging all around it. It takes too much time. Sometimes you don't have leisure of time, so just... If you see it, good. If you have time, dig. If not, just move along. Nobody's gonna wreck. The small ruins don't have much more than food or stuff like that, so there's no... Ah, that's more over there. Well, I ended up breaking a knife getting... I can hear the growls of those creatures just being... And what do we have here? A rabbit! Blocked in the wrong place. Yeah, when they're blocked here, it's not even... You ran your last. I got your meat. Bye-bye. Now let's see. Sometimes you find the goodies at the very beginning of a cavern. Other times you don't, and you're like, should I risk it? And then you think better of it, and you're like, no. Another rabbit. This one will escape. He's got all of the wilderness in front of him. It's like, he can't go the distance. Well, I'll start heading back home then. Will I reach it on time though, before it gets dark? Maybe, maybe not. Depends. I do a straight line. It's still freaking far away. I walked a lot to get here. I'm gonna have to walk a lot to get back. Foxy, Foxy, where are you running off to? Let me kill you, Fox. Don't run away. I just wanna stab you dead. It's not because I hate you. It's just because I'm hungry. So stop, stop, stop. Stop and die, you fox. There on the left, I've seen some grain. You're safe for now, fox. You're safe for now, fox. Yeah, if you have to prioritize, get all manners of grain first. Then everything else. Like, grain, grain, grain. I'm gonna catch some grain. Grain, grain, grain. I'm gonna eat myself some bread, bread, bread. Some bread, some bread. I see more grain. I see more grain. Da 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 da. I see more grain. And you instead? Farming. Do we have here? A hand basket? I don't need it. One dry grass. What's the rest? Doesn't matter. We got flax twine. Excellent. Now this was a good haul. And off we go to the north, back home. And off we go, and off we go, we go back home, we go back home. Off we go to head back home. Walk 1,000 miles. And basically, yes, the game is also a walking simulator. When you're lucky, there's little that stops you. When you're unlucky, a lot will stop you. Which is why location becomes a very important aspect of the game. If you place yourself well, you won't have to worry too much. If you place yourself badly, you're gonna have to move. That's it. That's all the suggestion I can give you. Just move. Also, once you're in an advanced technology stage, you actually get things to work easier for you. Not more difficult, not more complex. Sometimes they do get more complex, but I believe they're also sometimes easier. Like chests. Beating storage vessels. Takes what? 9 boards and a couple of seconds to click them in. Instead you have to work with a clay for the storage vessel. And that's... I mean, it's part of the game, but it is still annoying. Also, I can now make a bucket, which is good. Because buckets are good. Nice. Alright. Let's see. I think, yeah, we're nearly home. Well, home. We're nearly in the general area we still remember how to work into. And again, the sea is the fastest. So we got a good haul of seeds. 19 flags. This is gonna be fun. We should be able to make them mature. And we got an extra hand basket we don't actually need, but... Peritolite. Well... no grain. Let's see. Yes, straight ahead. And we should be at the fort. Fort Shade should be over the horizon. A beacon of... well, I have to be careful. Yeah, no, it's over that hill. But it is getting dark, but I should be able to reach it in time. Ooh, carrots. I'm getting the seeds. Well, those I could get. See? We were way closer than expected. Seriously, why am I blind? These are turnip. Well, I don't need the hand basket. But... nor do I need the red currant. There we go. Only 2. Supposed to be more. No. Well then, I am sad there were only 2 turnips. I would have expected more. That's got to be Pete. That cannot be Terra Prema, and I have missed it. That has to be Pete. I am not so blind. No, it is Terra Preta. Fuck it. Fuck it! God damn it, I am truly the blindest of them all. Like, this is Terra Preta. This is the most excellent of all rocks. Now, what the hell do I throw away for it? The flint. Who the freaking cares about the flint? We've got Terra Preta here. I don't care if a darkness comes. This is prime ground. You can do a lot of stuff with this. It's the top level dirt. Yes, yes, yes. Gods, yes. I nearly didn't notice it. And this also is Terra Preta. Yeah, we're getting all of it. Even if it gets the middle of the night. Excellent. It's just 36 blocks, but it's 36 blocks of dirty goodness. Oh, I just repeated it in my mind, and yeah, dirty goodness. It's dirt, and it's good dirt. Fertility when tilled, 80%. It's the maximum possible. You cannot go above this. Now let's get back to the fort. Yes, I guess this is the hill where you can like Geronimo into the fort if you really want to, and so we've got even more food and seeds. So let's put the food away, because the food we need to handle it appropriately. So fresh, all right. That will need to be handled. So there's going to be a day dedicated fully to cooking and the wonders thereof of cooking. So the bowls. Now the bowls I know stack. There we go. Now I'll take the last pot, place it on the fire. The one here. There we go. Now the seeds need their own place, but first we should have enough. For what, you might ask? Well, as soon as I find out where I dropped the linen, here it is. So, linen and 1 ball of twine makes a linen sack, which is 5 slots rather than 3. And basically, we're gonna repeat this. So, we've got 6 balls. We need a linen. And there we go. Another linen sack. Did we just lose the Terra Preta? No. Alright. It was inside. Alright, that's good. No. Why is this stuff so hard to get to follow the rules? Just go there where it's not going to be a problem. So this is empty. Good. This is empty. Good. Now we can just... I mean... Arguably I can burn them. If I really want to. I mean, there's nothing stopping me. At this point, that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing. It burns for 10 seconds. Just, to start the fire, I guess. There we go. Now, let's get the Terra Preta back. And the seeds. So, we're going on a great adventure. What great adventure, you might ask? Well, the greatest adventure of them all. Farming. But we won't be doing that immediately. Arguably because it's nearly midnight, we should do it in the morning with the sun. So, and then we have to cook. We also have to cook. So first we set the farm up, then we hit the cooking. All right. So, first the farm. It's also a sunny day. Excellent. Oh, and the trees have started growing. The pine is ready. Good. Off, down we go. So, Terra Preta. Important, very important. Should be treated with respect. And used for the most important parts of them all. Do we have a hoe? We don't have a bike. Why did I come outside without one? Because I'm stupid. That's unquestionably the reality of the situation. Well, forgive me as I head back inside to grab a hoe. Why am I so stupid? Arguably, I could make a garden here of Terra Preta. But I would be assaulted by rabbits, I guess. On the other hand, this one would stay indoors. So... let's see. Now. Oh, right, the bucket. I need to make a bucket. I forgot to make the bucket. Before I forget, I also need a bucket. My kingdom for a bucket. Should be... well, this is a large trough for feeding large animals, but no. I wanted a bucket. There we go. Do I even want a trough? No. Nope. I don't even want a plank. Off we go. So, we have a bucket. The low fertility soil we don't care about. For medium fertility we do. Now, do we have a hoe? We don't we? We have a shovel. We don't have a hoe. Ho, ho, ho. We have stones. We have a lot of those. Again, there's no point in making a copper hoe when a andesite one works just as well. Alright, time to go. Time to go for reals. So, thing is, we need to keep this watered. So it needs to be in the center, and then to... I mean, but then this wouldn't be... Let's do things properly. Because this is very precious soil. So we should do everything in our power to keep it well treated. I mean, then this goes that way. I don't think so. I mean, I can fill this up, and that line will be wet, and this line will be wet. But then this line here will be dry. So I could then wet. Alright, there is one thing I could be doing. I hadn't thought about that. So, because once I place them, it's a done deal. Like, and I till them, it's done deal, which cannot be retained. So water from here all the way to there, right? And then, well, whoever said anything about needing this? And if we don't need this, we don't need this either. Should also keep the animals from running away. We're going to be paying very dearly if they attempt to come in here. Alright. And so we can make the last row over here. And when it finishes there, well, it just finishes there. There we go. And I still have 2 blocks. At this point, let's see, the water flows, the water flows. Well, the water could flow. There we go. And one medium fertility just for the kick of it. At this point, farms on the left. We're gonna need a bucket. We're gonna need a bigger bucket, but we'll start with this one. The bucket is full. The bucket is empty. Good thing, once you take it from one place, it becomes a water generator thing, so you don't need to worry about it going back and forth. Alright. I mean, this is a good thing. You just... Problem is, by the time you reach the level of a bucket, it seems like a given. Due to how annoying otherwise it would be. Alright, now for planting stuff. Let's till. Look at how beautiful it is. Oh, also I'm hungry. I should be eating. I forgot. Don't we have a bowl of food? I'll grab one. I mean, we do have food cooked already, do we? No, we don't. We haven't even worried about cooking it. For shame. Well, you know what? I'll grab the fruits. And I'll just eat them all. There we go. We'll handle the rest as it comes along. So, flax. It grows with K. I need another hoe. All right. So these will grow easily. So carrots, rye. The grains first. The grains have priority. Because they last the longest. There we go. Then if you have to pick, we'll go turnips. And finally the carrots. Alright. Now the rest will have to be grown outside. Ah, but we'll get the scythe for that. There we go. Scythe in hand, we're off to farm the decent stuff. We are great. We are great. We are gonna immolate. We will murder and destroy all that stands in our way. We are great, just witness as we dig. And there we go. Growing, mature. It's not yet grown? Mature. Yeah, no, it is. Some of it at least. Some of it instead is still growing. Damnation, you had one job. Growing onions, growing you're not grown yet? Shame. One job you had, one job. I came here expecting to get all of it. Instead, apparently, I should have just been. So it's K, so I cannot leave it on a K. Well, I guess if it stops raining, the moisture is gonna go down. Arguably. There we go. I mean, this is mature. So, let's see. We do have flax seeds which require K and K. Everything here requires K. There's very little that doesn't. I mean, we'll leave the land fallow so it can regrow. There we go. Everything else will just let it slowly rise again. Now we're off to cook. Ah, that one grew too. Excellent. So, time to hit the ovens of kitchenry. Now, the grain, I don't really. The grain can stay here for 4 years. So that the grain will be grown only in the extreme case we have no choice. Now, the meat instead needs to be cooked. So we have poultry, we have this. This lasts for 100 days. Cranberry. The carrots, maybe. All right. So, let's start the cooking process. First of all, I mean, this seems the easiest one, but let's not exaggerate. There we go. And this one will be 6, 5, 6, 6. And see, we have one extra. There we go. Now we have meat. Now where can we put meat in meal making alone? Now the porridge doesn't. The vegetables would. Now the soup. The soup. Now we will make a soup. Now to make a soup we need a bucket which is empty of water. We'll fill it. We can take it from here. Then, well, before I forget, there we go. Now we take it again. Now in this one, you click on the bucket here, you get water. Then you add a vegetable. Then you add the piece of meat. Can you add the food? No, you can't. Well, that's fine. That's fine. That's also fine. What was I expecting it actually? 1 vegetable, 0, 1 meat, 0, 2 vegetables. Alright. Now in this one, we have poultry. Can do 1, 1, 1, and 1. There we go. And this one stays empty. Good enough. Now, this one, I'll place it down there. So, how are we cooking? Well, we're gonna be using peat, I guess. We do sincerely need to get more of it, though. So, this one serves 6. So, 8. This one 5, so 8. This one 1, so arguably we could put the basket in here and see what happens. And light the fires. And then we can finish eating the cranberries. Excellent. And this is why you need more than 1 pot. Oh, right. This might actually need firewood. There we go. So these are happily churning along. And so we have the food being prepared, the fields being ready. Copper is done. Next time, the cellar is there. We will finally start working on the alloys. Tin. For the rest, technically this could be the game ad infinite. If not for the fact that we need to go cave exploring. So in order to go cave exploring, we need better armor than being absolutely naked and a crime against fashion. So, order of business is indeed getting better armor, which requires leather, which requires what is also considered hell on earth, also known as tanning. But we'll get to that next time. Hopefully it's going to be hell. I know it already. But well, let's see just... Perfect. This one is done. This one is also done. This, of course, will take more time. I'll just remove the firewood so I don't end up wasting it. And these instead are still cooking. Now, I'll put the pots down below. Now, as long as they have heat, they are non-perishable. There we go. So let's just... well, that will be all for now. Next time, we'll see. Do hunting for leather and fat and stuff. And well, but that is all for now. So, hope you enjoyed, hope it helped, and see you all next time. Bye bye.